Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jakks Creative. Today we're reviewing the Death Egg robot and Sonic with his catapult. Let's get to it. So here's Sonic with his catapult. Sonic is a really cute, adorable little figure. I love this a lot. The paint is really well done on him. I'm not sure why his shoes are darker red than, his actual shoes, the bottoms of him at least, but it's pretty good. This is a really adorable little rendition of Sonic. All the quills are back indicating the speed that he's going, to smack into the Death Egg robot. As far as the face paint goes, it's very nice. I like it a lot. It's really well done. We also have his little arms that are, the tan color over here. And the body is kind of actually not as well painted as I thought it would be. So I might go in there with like, I don't know, a little Q-tip or something and try to, push all that stuff out. There's some gunk over there, like some paint mishaps that my camera isn't catching for some reason. It's red right underneath his eye, kind of underneath his mouth, below that area. That's kind of disappointing, but this guy's adorable, and he's like the best little mascot for a panic attack right here. Just freaking out over nothing. Midterms, finals, what have you, Yeah, this is just a really adorable little figure, and he's all just like, afraid of everything, Afraid of everything. Everything. There we go. There's that shadow I want. Yeah, this is a really cute figure. I like it a lot. But onto the catapult right here. It's a pretty neat little set. Looks great. Yeah, you can flick it like that. And it comes out this little peg right here. So over time, it's going to just destroy itself. But for now, it's fun, at least. You only get one Sonic, by the way, so make him count. He's blue and red, and it's easy to find, so that's lucky. Unless you have a Sonic carpet, you could find him easily. On the bottom, there's screws holding it together. It's kind of a shame. I don't like it when screws are in my action figures. But yeah, it's a pretty simple design. Some hatches over here. Some sort of warning tape, caution tape sign right here. Kind of. A little sort of gears simulation right over here with an X, putting it all together. I don't know if Eggman made the catapult for something, or if Sonic made it, or Tails made it, but it's just a pretty cool design. It's like a big old Y. It's fun to stay at the Catapult MCA. Yeah, really nice little thing. He fits pretty handily in this. There's a little hole, just in case it's for wind resistance, but also trying to get him, to stay within the boundaries, because his quills will go into that nook a little bit, right over there. So let's try to fire it. It fires pretty well. You may have to put a little bit of oomph into it. Like a quick, snap. Yeah, that works pretty well. But let's check out the guy he's using it against, shall we? So here is the Death Egg robot in all its glory. It's beautiful. Look at this thing. It's really nice, really cool, sleek design. Awesome. I was always attracted to the strangest thing as far as action figure lines go. Be it Supreme Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe, which led me to get into G.I. Joe Classified, or the Bowser from the Jakks Pacific Mario, because I love Bowser, getting that into that line, and then the Lightning Collection Lord Zed, which let me get into Power Rangers, and all these sort of gateway kind of ways to getting these action figures are just really cool. And it starts off with the biggest, weirdest figure that I could find. So yeah, hats off to Jakks for getting me into this line, and it's a beautiful line. And Sonic Month, let's go. So, Death Egg Robot. I love the paint. There's a couple of mishaps in the front though. I had to find a good sort of lapel paint for him on that. And over here we have some more, paint that's kind of like a little bit off the buttons, but I can kind of overlook it. I don't know. I'm just in awe about this thing. The paint looks really nice down here. Applied here really well, pretty well, I might get the paint maybe an 8 out of 10. The eyes look really nice. The antenna are, bouncy. They're springy. Rubber. There's that. Paint's very nice over here, over there. A little bit of rivets over here. That's a nice little touch over on that. I think I may actually need to change it out because it's different on each side, the rivets, but I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, the paint on this guy is really nice, aside from a few things in the front, but that kind of is from I think just rubbing against the packaging at the very, start of it. So that is the paint. I would give it an 8 out of 10. Very good. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also click the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. So the articulation and the play features I'm just going to put into one segment here. So articulation is, he has really loose and fall aparty arms, which is kind of a shame, but not so much of a shame as we'll see it here. This flips up, and if you wanted to flip this up a little bit and not have it catch, but it catches anyways, so I don't really know why it's a hinge piece over here. That's really weird. It doesn't make sense why this armor hinges up and down. It'd just be static, because there's no point in it anyways, having it, up and down. They're very flimsy joints, kind of bad. This goes up and down with, some good staying power. Sits there. The head moves around without the teeth, which looks creepy in my opinion. That's really weird to me. The legs, let's get these arms off real quick. The legs move out. Very nice joints here. Really good. The knees, click. Really loud. 2 clicks. 2 clicks. It's really, it's kind of bad articulation, I think. And these move too. These knee joints right here. No toe articulation or anything, no peg holes at the bottom of the feet, just these nice ventilation vents right here. They're pretty cool. So, as far as the play features go, you can actually make him shoot his little arms. And this guy, I think, is from Sonic Mania and which game? Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Where you fight the Mecha Sonic and then you fight the Death Egg robot. And then you also have him shoot over here, this little button right there. It's big, gray, you can't miss it on the red. Nice nice molding over here, by the way. I'm going to mention that. It's pretty cool. The molding is really nice, how they molded it and then they painted it instead of just painting it, which is good. It adds a little more oomph to the figure. So, taking the Catapult from earlier, and getting the Death Egg robot right over here in the corner. I missed. You're supposed to aim for this plate right here. So I'm gonna give a few shots, and then maybe call it quits and just do the function. It's the play feature is interesting because it's hard to really get it going. Yeah, I'm gonna probably just call it quits on that, because it doesn't really make sense to want to, yeah, it doesn't work as well as it probably should, which is a pain and a shame. So, moving that aside, if you take the Death Egg robot and you smack him, a crack appears in the armor. And this is a very good thing that I love because it's like a boss fight, basically. 1 hit, 2 hits, the crack gets bigger, larger. I'm going to sort of move up a little bit to capture what's going to happen next. And the paint is really done really well on this guy, on the cracks, and look really nice. 1 more hit, and he falls over and probably breaks my station. But yeah, so he falls over, he's done with, but what I like to do is you can reset it like this by slowly moving this wheel over a little bit. Takes some time. You gotta apply a lot of pressure to it and keep it in place, otherwise it ratchets back to broken mode. And you can reset it, and then at the back you can have these jetpack thrusters move down in view. They click into place, but you can click them out of place and have them, just fall down, and gravity takes them, and you can have this guy for like a round 2 of the battle or something. If you want to have him like this, just flying around or something. And then have Sonic just hit him 3 times. And then he's done for. And this is actually useful to have this with the, because they would break under normal circumstances. But yeah, looking at the inside, a little bit of gray, or like a whitish thing. There's actually a spring in there. That's pretty cool. I can see a spring very faintly in that little metal That's pretty cool. Also, his mustache is a little wobbly right here, which is good. It's fine. Putting him back is pretty simple. You just put it in the leg, and put in the other leg, and then put in the arm, and put in the other arm. And then if these have fallen out or something, you just put them back. It's simple, pretty easy, and he works out really well. Just going to push that in, there we go, and then move this back into place. Slowly but surely getting it back to where it's supposed to be. That's kind of a shame. His arms moving. So as far as paint, I would give it an 8. As far as articulation, I give it a 7 or 6. Play value, fun, if that's a category at least. I would give it maybe, I don't know, an 8. You know, it's pretty high play value. Very nice set. It isn't the most posable, but it looks dang good with the other figures. So let's take a look at that. As far as the catapult goes, the catapult itself is around 4.5 inches, and then the bottom is 4.25 inches, and then the width is like 3/4 of an inch, and then the width over here is almost like 2 3/4 inches. And Sonic himself is around 1.25 inches, and the Death Egg robot finally is around, I would say, 8.5, maybe 9 up to his antenna. It's a really nice figure though, and I am just overjoyed. Here's Sonic, Mecha Sonic, the little Sonic in the catapult, Eggman, the Death Egg robot, and the catapult itself all lined up. They look really well together, like great. They look awesome. I'm super happy about all these guys. They look straight out of the game. I'm just going to rank them real quick. The Death Egg robot is obviously number 1. I think it's really cool and beautiful. Looks really nice and just awesome play value. The paint is really good too. Mecha Sonic over here is second. He's a really good articulated figure. A lot of good joints and stuff. Very good paint and looks menacing as all get out. The Eggman over here is really nice. He has some, articulation issues here and there. He needs a waist, but it's still a good figure that captures the spirit of the game. And Sonic, as good as he looks, just isn't up to snuff with that huge, large head. So that's the first section, little batch of reviews I'm going to go over. And we'll see you guys next time for the next batch. Here's the Catapult, Little Sonic, and the Death Egg robot next to Jesse Heck Creative. What do you mean keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the Catapult? I can barely fit in this thing. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Heck Creative. Feel free to click like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. You can also visit us at jesseheckcreative.com, where you'll find more reviews like this one. Thanks again for watching and keep being creative. Stay tuned.